Hey, what's up, everybody? Brooke here. I hope wherever you are in the world today is treating you well. Don't mind my hair. I'm on break right now. I just wanted to pop on here and, make a video really quick about how caffeine is killing you. Caffeine is killing you. This is a PSA. I'm going to make it about 10 minutes because I have to go back to work, and it is 10:43. So let's see if I can do it. Woo! All right, so I want to talk about how caffeine is killing you. Caffeine is a widely used stimulant in society, especially in America, in my opinion, because I feel like it's so overused because our culture of our work culture, our hustle culture, just how people live today, working multiple jobs, running around with the kids, everybody's just always in this go stress mode. I think it's actually predatory to push caffeine onto the masses because what it does is it masks issues that you're having in the sense of being exhausted. You should be sleeping, and caffeine hides that exhaustion. There's a lot that I can get into it. I'm going to try to make this video short, but pretty much, I'd say I was addicted to caffeine for about 2.5 years. Throughout my life, I've dabbled with pre-workouts, but I was never into coffee. I was never into drinking lattes or anything like that. I did have, I had a mocha frappuccino from Starbucks one time, and I was like, I don't know how the hell people drink freaking Starbucks. I could not. I was running around. I didn't even know what I was doing. The other guys were like, you gotta calm down. You gotta calm down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm already an animated person as it is, so when you add a stimulant to the mix, it's not really ever a good mix. But what I'll say is this. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm a plumbing apprentice, part of the union, Union Strong. And, I'm in a field where people drink tons of caffeine, tons of coffee. People don't really eat the best, and it's again, back to the lifestyle thing. People are in a go, go, go mode. You know what I'm saying? We start early. For the apprenticeship program, I go to school 2 nights a week. I have 3 kids. I live an hour away from my job on this job site. Hopefully the next one, knock on wood, isn't friggin' around here and it's actually closer to my casa. But anyway, so so everybody's running around. Everyone's doing their own thing. Everybody's got their own lives. Everyone's so frazzled and so overwhelmed, and even if you got things going good for you in your life, there's still a lot of pressure. There's still a lot of pressure to do more, to make more, to earn, to earn more, to live somewhere nicer, to do this for your kid. Society is just wild, right? But that's another topic. But when you enter caffeine into the mix, it makes you feel as if okay, I'm good, I can do this. And some people are don't talk to me before I get my coffee, and it's I get it, right? Because I've been there, but truth be told, it's not a good habit to have in your life. So when I was at the height of drinking coffee, I was drinking 4 to 6 lattes a day. And then I would mix it around where I would have, I was using this brand called Pop and Bottle. That's what I was I really liked it. It was it was more organic and whatever. They had some funky ingredients in there that made me feel better about drinking tons of caffeine. But when push comes to shove, or when push came to shove rather, I noticed that my caffeine intake was really hindering my ability to function in the sense of having a good quality of life. I wasn't getting a lot of sleep. I was eating crap. I just felt I was very on edge a lot. I really wasn't feeling good. And as someone that suffers with Hashimoto's, which is a thyroid disorder, it really bothered me that I felt like I had to drink coffee to make it through the day. Like I said, we're all going through our own things. We're all hectic. We all want to have peak performance, but getting it out of a bottle is not gonna do that for you. You know what I'm saying? Caffeine is not a magical elixir that gives you energy. It's a stimulant. It taxes your nervous system, and I think it's your central nervous system, and it also taxes your adrenal, your actual adrenals. So anyway, so I had 3 things going in my head. I was which one do I pick? It's which thought should I pick? So it taxes your adrenal glands. It's bad for your central nerve. It's like stimulates your central nervous system, and no wonder why people can't sleep. You know what I mean? Like it didn't matter. I would play around with my caffeine intake. I would have it in the morning, wouldn't have it the rest of the day, and my sleep would still be screwed. Granted, I obviously have a caffeine sensitivity, but I'm telling you, like once I got caffeine out of my diet and out of my my habit, my daily habit, I've seen nothing but like positives in my life. I feel like I have more energy, which is, you know, ironic because you would think like drinking caffeine would give you energy, drinking pre-workouts would give you energy, but again, it's not a magical elixir. It's taxing your own reserves. And I feel like there's so many people that you meet that are straight up burned out because they've been, you know, they've had a friggin' drip feed of IV of caffeine on them for the last 15 years, and it's like, what do you think that does? You only have so much reserves, you know what I'm saying? Energy reserves. And, you know, once you fry your adrenals out, you know, like it affects your thyroid, it affects so many different things. And, you know, no wonder like I even have a thyroid issue. I ran myself ragged for 10 years, you know, like undersleeping, you know, just trying to do the work of multiple people, raising kids, you know, dealing with postpartum, all this stuff, right? Which will throw your hormones way out of whack. But then adding caffeine to it was like, that was like the blow I didn't need, but it was a wake up call for me because I'm like, damn, like now I'm rattled. Now it's like I cannot consume this. Like it's very sobering for me to, you know, to like look at things that I do in my daily life that I really want to keep them in there, right? Like I really wanted to drink lattes, I wanted to drink coffee, I enjoy it. But when push comes to shove, it's like, damn, like if you just take this out of your daily routine, like you'll feel so much better. So when I stopped drinking caffeine, I had a horrible headache. And the only reason why I wasn't freaking out and going on Google and finding out if I had, you know, these crazy diseases is because anytime I've ever tried to stop drinking caffeine, I would have horrible headaches, and I'd have weird fatigue and like just weird like symptoms. And I'm like, damn, like I read in a book once that if it's only an addiction if you can't go more than 24 to 48 hours without something. So like everyone who's like, I'm not addicted to coffee, like my husband says it all the time, I'm not addicted, I can stop. I'm like, then stop, you know, like, and I say that to other people too that drink like the C4s, and they'll come into class, and I love everybody that I work with, that I go to school with, but like you just see it. These are young people that are coming into class that have like super size me friggin' Dunkin' Donut containers of coffee, and it's like it's 7 o'clock at night, and you got to wake up for work at 5 o'clock. It's like how you're frying your adrenals. Your youth is, you know, getting completely eviscerated. You know what I'm saying? Like because you're taking these stimulants, you're taking these supplements, you're abusing yourself, in my personal opinion. And it's weird to me when I see people that like are big into the health field that are pro coffee, they're pro caffeine, and it's like, sure, I know that caffeine can keep you regular, right, in the sense of like bowel movements and stuff like that. But sorry, 1 second, I'm just checking. All right, but I think that you can get that by eating a good diet, taking probiotics. You know what I'm saying? Exercising, getting enough sleep. I feel like most people are severely underslept, myself included. And it's crazy that like now I can sleep. Now I can sleep the whole night. And I couldn't sleep the whole night. You know, and I would get maybe 4 hours of REM sleep every night. Oh, I thought somebody was knocking on my door. I would get maybe 4 hours of REM sleep a night, and that's supposed to make me fuel for the next 20 hours. Like it's unsustainable. Caffeine is unsustainable, and I think that it's a gateway stimulant to a very burned out lifestyle. I think that it is killing people. I do. I think that it is completely destroying the ability that people have to maintain like a natural, you know, energy, a natural level of health that is good for them. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's horrible. I do. I think it's not killing you. Like you're not going to drink coffee and be like, oh my God, right? I'm just saying like in the sense of like over time, right? Killing your drive, killing your sleep schedule, killing your adrenal glands, killing your thyroid. You know what I'm saying? Like taxing you out, frying you out, you know, completely frying you. That's what I think caffeine is now, in my opinion. Like, I think it just fries my brain. It fries my nerves. That's it. Like, so it doesn't matter what people do, throw whipped cream on a Frappuccino, do all this fancy, sexy stuff. Like, it's still caffeine. It's still a stimulant. And I think that people are addicted. And I think they do better without it, in my personal opinion. I'll give you a couple benefits real quick and then I gotta go. But since I've stopped drinking caffeine, like I said, I've slept better than I have in a long time. I feel more calm, which is ironic because I'm like, woo, I'm like very animated, but I do feel more calm. I have less anxiety. I'm not eating like crap. One thing that would happen is like when I would drink, like, let's say a latte, I'd get like, if I get like a heart palpitation or something like that. And I've been checked out by the cardiologist, and, I'm fine. I more or less like a very jittery type of person, and I have a caffeine sensitivity. But in order to distract from the palpitation, I'd eat a muffin or something, and it would like kind of weirdly level myself out, which is like not good. So I have all this extra weight. I'm not losing this weight. And, I just felt bad about myself. But now it's like, even when I get to work in the morning, like I have more energy than every guy on the job site. Everybody on my crew, they're all tired. They're all eating, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they're eating like donuts and they're drinking coffee. And I'm like here fasting. You know what I mean? I just feel better. I just feel way, I was going to say way better, but I feel much better. I do. I feel much better. And I think that if you're someone that feels like, maybe you're drinking a lot of coffee, I mean, really monitor that, because it's crazy. Like, I remember one time I was cleaning my car out and I'm like, damn, how many friggin' cups? I mean, how many cans do I have? And I clean my car out every week, and I counted how many cans I had at the end of the week, and I was like, that's all for me? And I know I already recycled some of these cans, so damn, that's all for me. Like, it was like jarring to me, and I'm like, I have a fucking problem. Excuse me, I have a problem. Sorry, I'm on a job site, cursing, bleep. But anyway, yeah, I can't edit this video, so I gotta leave it in there. Sorry, that's my plumber's plumbers speak on the job. But anyway, I got a problem, and I stopped it. I took it out of my diet, and I feel a lot better for it. So, I think you would feel better if you take that stuff out of your diet. I think everybody would benefit. Just go 24 hours. Just go 24 hours without drinking it. Go 24 hours without drinking it. See how you feel, and then take it a day at a time. But all these people that are like, even fasters, what are you talking about? Oh, I fast for 2 weeks, but I drank coffee. No, just give your body a friggin' break. Your nerves are like, please, for the love of God, stop with the caffeine, as it's getting caffeine poured on it. Give yourself a break. Think about it. Like, think about the last time you went without a meal, right? Like, think about the last time you've abstained from any like sweets or breads or whatever. Like, it's crazy how indulgent our lifestyle is. You know what I'm saying? And just think about the last time you went without coffee in the morning, on your way to work. Did you have an ice cold water instead? Like, for a little while too, I was drinking like a lot of smoothies in the morning. And even, I don't know, the sugar dump or whatever, I just feel better fasting. That's me. That's how it works for me. I'm just sharing what works for me. But I feel good fasting. I've lost weight. I feel like more energetic. It was friggin' freezing here at my job site last week. I wanted to go live like 3 or 4 times, and I'm just like, I have no service. My hands are cold. I'm using these friggin' things that, work for 4 hours. Lying about saying it works for 8 hours. That's a lie. That's also a scam. We'll get to these little ham warmers next time. But anyway, I'm just kind of like dumping on you guys. I wanted to share this with you. Stop drinking caffeine. Switch it with tea. Reduce your caffeine. All this like Black Rock coffee, all this like, collagen coffee. It's all caffeine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just caffeine. It's a stimulant. It's keeping you stimulated. And I don't know, in my head, I just feel like you have a certain amount of life force, in your central nervous system. And I just feel like we're writing checks we can't cash. You know what I'm saying? Our bodies are writing checks they cannot cash. And in the future, you will be overdrawn. But with that said, I hope you guys got something from this video. I apologize for the cuss word. Sorry, YouTube. I got like 4 followers, and it's going to be like blocked, restricted. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will check you back again on the next video. God bless you and your families.